it's kind of helped being able to have some meetings and stuff and do all that over the past couple weeks, and then really just kind of getting after it with Chad and Steven and Jake, meeting on our own and learning and meeting with the offensive line and kind of doing stuff like that. But I think it's good. Obviously, a long way to go, but I think we definitely started on the right foot.
Do you anticipate some carryover from the stuff you liked last year?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's a lot of similar concepts, different lingo. So you got to kind of learn the language and get acclimated that way. But it's a lot of good stuff. I know it's been a blast to kind of dive into and start to learn.
Was it good to kind of take what you worked on off season with House and Palmer and bring it out? With full team 11-on-11 stuff.
Yeah, it was. It was cool to do that. Definitely still working on things, still trying to make things, kind of muscle memory. But it was good. It felt good. I thought the guys ran around and worked their tails off on the first day.
Blake, is that something you notice just by video, or is there something that the naked eye will see from last year or this year in terms of the mechanics you worked on?
I don't know. I guess you'd have to ask a bunch of random people.
I didn't notice too much.
But so I think to me it's a big difference. The guys that I worked with, it's a big difference. It's just more efficient. It's better. Something that when I was able to talk to Oli, a while back, there were things that we wanted to work on and fix, and it was good because it was kind of on the same page with the things I was trying to fix, anyways.
What's the most important one thing, whether it's physical or mental, that you took from working with House?
I think one thing that was really cool about working with those guys was, they kind of get you to self-correction. They give you all these tools and say, here's how to fix it, or not how to fix it. Nothing's wrong. Everybody throws different ways, but here's how to throw a football more efficiently and kind of help yourself out there. And when it goes wrong, here's a checklist of things you can go through and see where you went wrong at. So I thought that was cool.
Is there more of an emphasis for you staying in the pocket this year, or no?
I think so. I think that's obviously where, most of the game's played, as a quarterback. So I think that's a goal. It's something that I want to become more comfortable doing. Definitely want to stay there, more times than not.
Like, how much is the adjustments, you having to think about it? How much has it become muscle memory, or the mechanics part?
Yeah, it's definitely still something that I have to think about, which is cool to go through, individual and group work and stuff like that, where you're just worried about throwing. Then you go to team and you kind of you stop thinking about that and you start thinking about plays and defenses and where you got to go with the ball. So there's a time and a place to work on those fundamentals, and then a time and a place to kind of just work on the schematic of things.
Julius looked like he was open the whole day.
Yeah,
how much fun is he going to
be? He's awesome. Him and Sadie's together, Clay and Nick and those guys. It's a good group of tight ends. It really is. So I think we're definitely going to be able to do a lot of cool stuff, personnel groupings and putting those guys in different spots. But I thought Julius looked really good.
With Thomas, between now and next month, can you guys create some chemistry that can just pick up when camp starts?
Yeah, I think so. I think, going through these OTAs and then, all of July before camp actually starts, throwing as much as possible on our own, with everybody, I think is, repetitions are the only way to kind of build that chemistry to be on the same page.
Being around Gray Olson for a month, what do you like about him?
He's awesome. Really good teacher. Super intellectual. When it comes to football and the schemes. Run game, pass game. He's been awesome to work for and work with and learn from. So I'm definitely looking forward to everything else that's to come.